Part One of Let 'Em Breathe Space by Lester Del Rey. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Reading by Gregg, Margarite. Part One of Let 'Em Breathe Space by Lester Del Rey. 5 months out from Earth, we were halfway to Saturn and 3/4 of the way to murder. At least, I was. I was sick of the feuding, the worries, and the pettiness of the other 19 aboard. My stomach heaved at the bad food, the eternal smell of people, and the constant sound of nagging and complaints. For 10 lead pennies, I'd have gotten out into space and tried walking back to Earth. Sometimes I thought about doing it without the pennies. But I knew I wasn't that tough, in spite of what I looked. I'd been built to play fullback, and my questionable brunette beauty had been roughed up by the explosion years before as thoroughly as dogfighting on all the planets could have done. But sometimes I figured all that meant was there was more of me to hurt, and that I'd had more experience screaming when the anodyne ran out. Anyhow, whole wheat pancakes made with sourdough for the 9th morning running was too damned much. I felt my stomach heave over again, took one whiff of the imitation maple syrup, and shoved the mess back fast while I got up faster. It was a mistake. Phil Riggs, our scrawny half-pint meteorologist, grinned nastily and reached for the plate. "'Smatter, Paul? Don't you like your breakfast? It's good for you. Whole wheat contains bran, the staff of life. Man, after that diet of bleached paste—" There's one guy like that in every bunch. The cook was mad at us for griping about his coffee, so our group of scientists on this cockeyed Saturn expedition were getting whole wheat flour as punishment, while Captain Muller probably sat in his cabin chuckling about it. In our agreement there was a clause that we could go over Muller's head on such things with a unanimous petition, but Riggs had spiked that. The idiot liked bran in his flour, even for pancakes. Or else he was putting on a good act for the fun of watching the rest of us suffer. "You can take your damned whole wheat and stuff it," I started. Then I shrugged and dropped it. There were enough feuds going on aboard the cranky old Wahoo. "Seen Jenny this morning, Phil?" He studied me insolently. "She told Doc Napier she had some stuff growing in hydroponics she wanted to look at."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?